guys, welcome back to Newcastle Fans TV. I'm here with the guys from We Are Tottenham TV. It's finished at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Newcastle 1, Tottenham 0, or should I say
so
Tottenham...
Nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you.
Always a pleasure.
Or should I say Tottenham 0, Newcastle 1? That'd be more correct. Lads, I think you huffed and puffed, but you didn't break the walls down at the end of the day. But what did you make of it?
Look, Newcastle defended well. We always knew they were going to come back and sit 8 men or 9 men behind the ball. It's always going to be a counter-attacking display. But to be fair, you got your tactics spot on, and your centre-backs, Lascelles and Fernandes came on later. I'm not sure who else you have at centre-back, but they played really, really well. Every cross that came in the box, they gobbled it up like meat and drink, and you got to give them credit. I think what was frustrating from my point of view is we gave you a 1-0 head start with a real poor goal I felt we gave away. Sanchez just falling asleep, and your striker Linton, who gave us no end of problems I thought throughout the game, holding the ball up and whatnot, he puts the ball in the back of the net, and to give you a 1-0 head start is always going to make it 10 times harder to come back, and the fact that we did that really, really irks me. But no, you got to give Newcastle credit. They haven't had the easiest starts of the season. You boys to get together like that and pull off a performance, a defensive display like that away at Spurs, you got to give them credit.
Yeah, I think you could tell Tottenham were getting frustrated. Obviously, so many crosses, so many times it was getting played from one side to the other side and back to the other side, and you didn't really get many chances. But Lucas Moura had a good chance towards the end where it was coming behind him, but you'd probably expect him to score.
It's an open goal at the end of the day. It's an open goal, The keeper's in no man's land, really. He hits it high up above the bar, sorry. But at the end of the day, look, you played really well, and you can't take anything away from Newcastle today, but we weren't at it. Maybe we had the chance to win the game today, and maybe we should have had a penalty, but...
I was going to say, what do you think? Me and Lee were right behind the goal, and we thought penalty, and especially when it went to VAR, we're thinking, it's got to be a penalty.
On Twitter, I haven't seen it back, but on Twitter consensus seems to be there was a definite penalty. And Twitter are never wrong. But look, VAR has come back to bite us today after all the great stuff we've had from VAR in the part against Man City and whatnot previously. It's always going to come back at some point that it's not just going to go against you, so you just got to take it on the chin, unfortunately. I think it was a penalty. It looked like Stonewall to me, for sure. He was about to get a shot off, and unfortunately didn't come of it. But Newcastle did well, and it's just but losing to Newcastle is unacceptable in my opinion for Tottenham. It is.
Beating Tottenham's a good thing for us.
Yeah, I know, but you can't. We got to be improving on last season. We got to be looking to improve on that 4th place in Champions League final. We've got to be looking to press on and maybe look to challenge those top 2, but we can't be dropping points in these home games. It's unacceptable.
We've had a shocking start to the season so far. I thought against Villa we played well for 45 minutes. First half we were shocking. Against Man City it was clear to all to see we weren't at the game. Man City should have annihilated us that game, and today again not good enough.
It's nothing new. These slow starts of the season is nothing new. We've seen that every season under Pochettino. So always we expect Spurs to get to their very best. Come November time, late October, early November. So again, it's nothing we haven't seen before. But again, we have to be learning from our mistakes. So if we keep seeing this every season, questions you probably should be asked.
They say we have to learn from our mistakes every year, but Harry Kane comes out with all this fighting talk, how we're ready to fight for the title. How are you ready to fight for the title if you're losing at home to Newcastle?
No, none taken. But finally, what did you make?
DC last year, to be fair.
I know that's true.
What did you make of Newcastle finally? We've come here with a game plan. Steve Bruce has got it spot on. We got a lot of credit.
A great game. You always give us a great game. You always frustrate us. I think last year we only beat you from a last-minute goal. Yeah. I think at Wembley as well. That was at Wembley last year.
Yeah, Wembley last year.
Yeah, so I think you always frustrate us, and today we just didn't get that luck to get over the line.
Yeah, I think you got to give. I like that look at Linton. To be fair, I think he did well today. That goal he scored was well taken. Yeah, Dubravka's been decent for them for a while. Almiron looks a bit weak. He went down a number of times though, so he doesn't look great. But I think. Look, you got the goal. I can't remember too many other chances you've had apart from that. So it's not as if you were having a load of chances. It was pretty much all Spurs, and we just failed to break you down. So you got to credit your defenders. And I think, look, going into the season, that's going to give you a load of confidence. I would think so. And you should be all right to stay up. I said in your preview, Steve Bruce is going to last the season. Looks like it'll be right. But look, you got to give credit to Newcastle.
Why couldn't you pick this performance against Arsenal us?
Hold on. You've got Arsenal next week. That's why you go back into the title race. We're still in the title race. Subscribe to We Are Tottenham TV, subscribe to Newcastle Fans TV, and we'll have more reaction later on through the night.